Back with a book haul. Um, Wanted to let you know I don't script these, so if I sound like an idiot, it's probably because I am. But in any case, I said I'm back with a book haul. My wife has a love-hate relationship with these. She hates them because it means I brought more books into the house we don't have room for. She loves them because it means I get the books off the table, the floor, doghouse, her bathroom sink, and put them away. In any case, Married with Children versus the World. The inside story of the shock-com that launched Fox and changed TV comedy forever. I saw Ed O'Neill doing an interview, and he talked about this book. I didn't know it existed, and I immediately jumped on the internet and ordered it. I grew up with Married with Children as a kid. The controversy surrounding it, this was coming out on the heels of the Satanic Panic, which I lived through, and it absolutely appealed to those of us who were just fed up with the insanity of the voice of the moral majority telling us what we could and couldn't do. It was so irreverent, so in your face, so different that it was just a must watch for the rest of us. And so yeah, I had to get this book. I had to find out because I heard so many stories about the controversies behind the scenes. This is definitely going to be an interesting read, one I hopefully can come on and review for you. Haven't been getting too many reviews because I'm kind of mired in a lot of personal life stuff, and we're trying to get through Wind and Truth, which is taking me longer than it should, but hopefully I'll get more done. So we have The Red House Mystery by A.A. Milne. That's right. The writer and creator of Winnie the Pooh has a murder mystery, and that's why I had to have it. I love Winnie the Pooh, even as a grandfather. 100 Acre Wood is still my happy place. I have his books, the Winnie the Pooh books. I love Winnie the Pooh. So shoot me. In any case, ingenious murder mystery, the only one written by author Winnie the Pooh, is a tantalizing locked room puzzle and an irresistible treat of the golden age crime. Again, I like an occasional mystery. I love a locked room mystery, so I just had to. The Red House was a delightful countryside setting, and genial host is the perfect place for a summer party. But as the house and its gardens doze peacefully in the heat of an August afternoon, a shot rings out. Then a body is discovered in the locked study, with a bullet hole between the eyes. Enter charismatic amateur sleuth Anthony Gillingham and his amiable sidekick Bill, who are determined to get to the bottom of this rum affair. Interesting. All right. The Queen. This is a new horror story by Nick Cutter. He of The Troop and The Deep fame. This premise sounded interesting to me, and the cover kind of caught my eye. As you can see, it is kind of stunning. In any case, one sunny morning in June, Margaret Carpenter wakes up to find a new iPhone on her doorstep. She switches it on and is greeted by a text from her best friend, Charity Otwater. The problem is, Charity's been missing for over a month. Most people in town, even the police, think she's dead. Kind of a simple premise, but with Nick Cutter and the horror aspect, I thought it could be an interesting read. All right, next up, I'm starting to worry about this Black Box of Doom. I've heard about this on the internet by a few other booktubers, and I kept putting it off, and eventually said, nope, I need to get this. I need to read this. It sounds absolutely fascinating. I love art in the end papers, so shoot me. The concept just sounded so relevant, so, modern, so timely to me. I mean, it just smacked of something that would be just interesting. Outside Los Angeles, a driver pulls up to find a young woman sitting on a large black box. She offers him $200,000 cash to transport her and that box across the country to Washington, D.C. But there are rules. He cannot look in the box. He cannot ask questions. He cannot tell anyone. They must leave immediately. He must leave all trackable devices behind. As these eccentric misfits hit the road, rumors spread on social media that the box is part of a carefully orchestrated terror attack intended to plunge the USA into civil war. The truth promises to be stranger and may change how you see the world. I mean, social media I think it's a sci-fi premise in a way, but either way, it's supposed to be humorous and it's supposed to be fun, which is the most important thing. And I just thought the premise sounded too good to pass up. Polo Star, the new Neil Stephenson, book 1 in the Bomblight series. I read Stevenson when I can. He's always a dense read. I'm a big fan of Snow Crash, read it when I was younger. So I pick up his books on occasion, read them when I can. This one he's known for a sci-fi. This sounds a little more thriller, mystery, no more like, spy fiction or something. I'm not getting the exact genre right here, but it's about a girl named Dawn Ray Bjornberg. Born in 1916 to an American radical and a Russian revolutionary, is she a teenager raised by a clan of cowboy anarchists on a polo pony ranch in Wyoming? Or is she Aurora, named by her Leninist father after the famous battleship that started the revolution? A little girl in the 1920s, Petrograd, who idolizes a machine gunner in the Red Woman's Death Battalion? Is she a gun runner in Depression-era DC, crashing polo matches as her father's informant and dancing with a major named Patton, while Papa camps out with thousands of protesting World War I veterans? Does she turn heads as a tall, pretty cowgirl on the run at the 1933 Chicago's World's Fair, hooking up with a horny teenager destined to become one of history's greatest physicists as he explains subatomic particles at a soda counter as foreplay? And will she rise like a phoenix from the ashes of a North Dakota blaze to reinvent herself in remote Siberia, only to attract the suspicions of the secret police? One thing is for certain, with Russians and Americans alike fervently obsessed with harnessing the power of stars, Dawn is just trying to stay one step ahead of the secret police, G-men, crazed evangelists, and traitors in her midst. Historical fiction, maybe then? Just sounded interesting to me. Wanted to check it out. All right. American Rapture, the follow-up to Mayfly by C.G. Lead. Again, this sounded like horror, sci-fi, thriller. Love the cover. Not enough purple books. Need more purple, more orange, more green books instead of just red and blue. In any case, a virus is spreading across America, transforming the infected and making them feral with lust. Sophie, a good Catholic girl, must survive the hellscape of the Midwest to try and save her twin brother while the world around her burns. Along the way, she discovers there are far worse fates than dying a virgin. Neil Gaiman's American Gods, sorry, I didn't mean to say that, I know he's been canceled, meets The Last of Us in this epic and sweeping novel about the end of the world as we know it. I wasn't making fun there. I was just a fan of his, and I'm a little brokenhearted about what has happened. So I'm a little angry. Apologize if that came out the wrong way. So we got Assassins Anonymous by Rob Hart. All right. This is Assassin book. Probably looks like a thriller. Mark was the most dangerous killer for hire in the world, but after learning the hard way that his life's work made him more monster than man, he left it all behind and joins a 12-step group for reformed killers. And a 12-step program anyway. Anyway, when Mark is viciously attacked by an unknown assailant, he is forced on the run from New York to Singapore to London. He chases after clues while dodging attacks and trying to solve the puzzle of who's after him, all without killing anyone or getting killed himself. For an assassin, Mark learns nonviolence is a real hassle. Sounds like fun. Sounds like a good thriller. Adventurous. Interesting cover. I know there's supposed to be a sequel that is out or coming out, but I have just gotten to this one. So then I have the newest book by Anthony Horowitz, Close to Death. Another mystery, yes. This is the next book, the follow-up to, what is it? Is it the, which series is this? Daniel Hawthorne series. Apologize for that. Anyway, so this is the next. I haven't actually started any of his books, but I keep collecting them. One day I'm going to actually get to them. I have one on my TBR for this year. Hopefully I can actually read it. And then a couple things. Let's see. I picked this up. Godzilla fan. Godzilla, Here There Are Dragons. I didn't actually hear anything about this one. Don't know where it came from. It just was on, came up in my feed, and I'm like, oh, let's check it out. I got the next manga in my room is a Dungeon Rest Stop. There's only 7 of these. That's the 6th one's almost done collecting them. I haven't read any of those either. And I got, if you saw my previous video, my Tarzan video, I have the final 2 books in the Tarzan series. So I now have all 24 of them. At some point I'm going to get to start reading them. But yeah, these, I got these off of eBay. Really decently priced as well as the others were. So I was surprised. Good quality. In any case, the final 2, so now I have all 24. So I hope you got something out of this. Like, subscribe, comment. Don't yell at me too much. Check out our geekslovedogs.com store. See if there's anything you like. And I will be back real soon with something geeky to share with you. And have a great day.